Davis, what time will you be coming home today? I didn't hear you say you wouldn't need dinner, so I went ahead and made something. Steak and potatoes, like always.
Oh, sorry, I don't need it.
I see. Well, it would be helpful if you could let me know in advance.
What, you expect me to notify you every single time? Sometimes unexpected drinks or dinners with clients come up, you know. Do you even realize who I am?
I do. I know how busy you are as the president of the company. After all, I've been supporting you as your secretary for 20 years now. But ever since our son moved out and became independent, you've been coming home later and later.
Oh, I get it. You're feeling lonely without our son around and want me to fill that gap for you, right? Come on, don't act like a child at your age. It's honestly a hassle.
There's no need for you to say it like that.
You keep nagging so my tone gets harsher. Even if you've made dinner, you could just put it in the fridge and eat it tomorrow, can't you? Right now, I'm busy entertaining an important client. Don't bother contacting me again tonight.
All right, I understand.
Cynthia, hello!
Huh? Who is this?
It's me, Melanie, from the office staff.
Oh, Melanie, the new graduate who joined recently, right? How do you know my contact information?
The president gave it to me.
Davis gave it to you? Why?
Oh, he didn't tell you? I'm going to be taking over as the president's secretary starting now.
What?
Yeah, and you'll be in more of a support role or something like that. So I just wanted to say hi since I'll be working with you from tomorrow.
Wait a minute. I haven't heard anything about this, and I don't understand why you'd be taking on this role. This is just too much.
But it's an order from the president, right? Oh, and I'm sure it's because of this. The president's secretary goes to a lot of places with him, doesn't she? I probably make a better impression than you, so it must be part of his strategy.
That's absolutely unacceptable.
Oh, come on! But I don't really know the full details, so you should ask the president directly.
Fine, I'll do that.
Once you hear the explanation, I hope you can come to terms with it.
Whether or not I accept it is up to me.
Wow, you're really stubborn, huh? You seem like such a hassle.
Davis, what's this about assigning your secretary role to that new graduate Melanie? And not just adding her to the team, but demoting me to an assistant role? You really need to explain this because I can't accept it as it stands.
Well, I've been thinking about this for a while, and I finally made a decision. It's a good opportunity, don't you think? Our son is now independent, and you and I have been together for 20 years. It's the perfect time to renew everything, our family and the company. So let's get a divorce.
What did you just say? Why are you suddenly bringing up divorce?
You've been great, really. You've done so much for the company, and you've supported our family. But I think it's about time. Don't companies have retirement plans once you reach a certain age? It's the same idea.
Are you seriously saying you want to divorce me because of my age?
It can't be helped, can it? You're nearly 50 now, and, well, you're past your prime. It's common sense that when you've finished your duties, you step down.
You're saying this seriously?
I know it's a betrayal, especially since you've been my rock all these years, but hey, I've decided to remarry. I'll be marrying Melanie, the new graduate, so it's time to finalize our divorce. Oh, and you can keep working, of course. You'll still have an important role as my secretary's assistant. That's something to be thankful for, isn't it?
Are you seriously expecting me to believe this is your thoughtful decision?
I'm dead serious, totally. Think of it as me being honest and practical.
In that case, I'm done. I'll quit the job too.
Oh, come on, you're really gonna quit at your age? Tell me, what company is gonna hire someone like you at this point in your life? You should just do as you're told. It's better for you that way.
No, I refuse. I won't stay under someone who treats me without respect or dignity.
Well, if that's how you feel, there's nothing I can do about it. Too bad, though. You were living a pretty sweet life thanks to me.
Sweet life? Don't tell me you think the company's growth was entirely your doing.
Well, obviously, I'm the president after all. Don't tell me you think your support alone made this company what it is today. That would be ridiculous.
I've worked tirelessly for this company for the past 20 years. I gave everything I had, and this is how it ends. Fine, let's divorce, and I'll resign as well.
Suit yourself, but don't come crying back when you regret it later.
No, I think those words will come back to haunt you instead.
Hey, Melanie, what the hell is going on? Because of your sloppy schedule management, I missed an important meeting. And it wasn't just any meeting, it was with one of our biggest clients. Now our reputation is in shambles.
Why don't you manage your own schedule? And for the record, you never told me about this meeting.
How am I supposed to manage it myself? That's what you're here for.
I wouldn't know anything about it because no one told me. If you have complaints, take them up with your previous secretary. This isn't my fault.
Cynthia left without warning and won't answer my calls.
Oh, your ex-wife abandoned you? Well, if you want things to run smoothly, you'd better communicate with me properly. By the way, who expects someone to learn everything on the job without proper training? You married me because I seemed capable, but maybe you made a bad call after all.
No, I'm sorry, that came out wrong. It's just that this particular client is so important. If we lose them, it could spell disaster. Please don't get upset, okay?
If you're really sorry, how about buying me a new handbag this weekend?
Of course, we'll go wherever you like. Oh, and if being my secretary is too challenging, I can transfer you to another department. There's an opening in accounting, and you do have a bookkeeping certification, don't ya?
I do. But are you sure it's okay for me to leave the secretary role?
Absolutely, I'll just hire somebody else with experience for the secretary role. It's no big deal. Anyone can do it once they get the hang of it.
You're right. I'd probably feel more comfortable in accounting where there are people who can guide me.
Great, it's settled then. Until I hire someone new, I'll handle my own schedule. You just work however you feel comfortable.
Understood, boss.
What the hell, Melanie? What are you doing right now? Where are you?
I'm out for lunch right now. Why? What's going on?
This isn't about what's going on. There's been a major mistake. double entry and double billing. A client filed a complaint. Again, one of our biggest accounts. They said they don't want to work with us anymore.
Oh, sorry about that.
Sorry? That's all you have to say? Do you have any idea how serious this is? Last time you made a payment mistake and the numbers didn't even match the invoice. How can you keep screwing up like this?
Well, the senior accountant who was supposed to train me quit out of nowhere. They said something like, if the CEO's ex-wife isn't here, I don't have to stick around. So I've been doing my best on my own. Don't blame me.
I've already reached my limit. After the fiscal year closed, unpaid invoices started surfacing one after another. Get the revised tax forms drafted now, immediately.
What? I don't know how to do that. I only have a bookkeeping certificate. I don't have actual accounting experience. What's your problem? Just because you're the CEO, you think you can boss me around?
You've got some nerve! You were just a washed-up idol with zero credentials, and I took you in! Did you forget that you owe me for this job?
Oh, now I'm mad. So this is what you do to employees? Look down on them? You hired me for my looks, didn't you? And once I joined, you, who already had a wife, by the way, kept trying to win me over. High-end dinners, expensive gifts. Don't think I forgot all that.
I just needed comfort. Running a company is exhausting. What's wrong with seeking a little solace? And don't pretend you didn't go along with it because you liked the money.
Excuse me? Do you really think you have any value beyond your money?
What? Beyond my money?
Yeah, that's all you're worth. The only reason I tolerated you was because I figured, being older, you'd kick the bucket sooner and I'd get my inheritance. But now that your ex-wife is gone and the company's falling apart, I'm done putting up with you.
Wait a minute! I divorced her so I could be with you! Are you seriously trampling over all my sacrifices?
Sacrifices? Please, your sacrifices are a stepping stone at best. Honestly, your ex-wife was probably the only person who genuinely cared about you. Anyway, I'm resigning. Oh, and divorcing you too.
What?
I've already arranged for a resignation service to handle it. I'll pack my things now and leave. Also, everything you ever gave me, presents and whatnot, yeah, those are mine now.
You've got to be kidding me! Hey, say something! Cynthia, I need to ask you for a favor, please.
What now? We've already submitted the divorce papers, and you're married to your little new graduate secretary, aren't you?
Oh, thank goodness you finally replied.
You've been pestering me nonstop. You should be consulting your new secretary about work, not me. What could you possibly want?
It's not as simple as that.
Not my problem. By the way, when are you planning to pay the alimony? It's overdue, you know.
Wait, you're serious about collecting that?
Of course I am. You signed the agreement when we got divorced. What, did you think it was just for show? You're already more than a month overdue. I've even sent you reminders. Haven't you seen them?
Fine, I'll check later. But Cynthia, please, can't you come back to the company?
Excuse me? What are you talking about? You betrayed me after I supported you for 20 years, and you think I'd come back?
But it's really bad right now. Melanie won't work with me at all. She can't even handle basic scheduling. And because she has that bookkeeping certificate, I moved her to accounting. But she's been making mistake after mistake, and we lost one of our biggest accounts because of it. It's a disaster, and she doesn't even feel bad about it. No guilt, no desire to improve, nothing.
Isn't that something you should have considered beforehand? She was fresh out of college, with no real work experience. At best, she spent her time as an underground idol, doing little solo performances. No marketing, no managing, it was all just for fun, like a school festival. And if you looked into it, you'd see other idols didn't even want to work with her. Seems like she had some behavioral issues.
How was I supposed to know all that? She looked fine during the interview.
Oh, so now it's my fault? Didn't you hire another secretary? Maybe you should ask them for advice.
Don't brush me off. By the way, where are you right now? Answer me! Really, please come back. It's getting really bad with the high turnover rates lately. The number of excellent engineers, accountants, and office staff has been decreasing rapidly. The atmosphere is terrible, and everyone says there's nothing that can be done about it anymore. Or, wait, could it be that you're behind all of this? No. Seriously, you've left so many openings in your argument that I can't help but reply. Since you've been gone, everything's been going downhill. Sales have drastically decreased, and the longtime employees are leaving. Oh, didn't you start your own business? You've been poaching my company's customers and employees, haven't you? That would explain everything.
Of course not. If you're going to accuse me, at least bring some evidence. Davis, don't you realize that you're the one at fault? You abandoned your family, your wife and son, after 20 years of marriage and started seeing a younger girl who joined this year. And you don't even appreciate the efforts of the people who have been supporting you all this time. Everyone's lost their patience with you.
What? You think I've been abandoned? I've been the leader of this company. Didn't you two get to become the CEO from just being an engineer? You've enjoyed the benefits too.
Sure, the job was hectic since it was something I'd never done before, but it was fun. I never regretted having a son. But you know, I'm not naive enough to say I'm glad I was betrayed. So don't even think I'm going to help you out now.
That's...
But I still care about the company, so I'll make sure it doesn't go bankrupt. I'll handle things, so you can rest assured I'll return.
Huh? Is that true? So you can't leave me after all. Melanie even said so. She said the only one who really loves me is you.
I see.
Well, then I'll wait for you to come back. I'm counting on you. Wait! Please, let's talk!
Why? The conversation was finished, wasn't it? Besides, I've already returned. I didn't hear any of this. I already paid the full settlement amount. We called a board meeting to turn the company around, and then suddenly, your dad and you showed up. After such a long time, why are you doing this? I talked it over with your father, the chairman. From today, I'm the CEO of this company. You're leaving. You were only a secretary by title, more like vice president.
I can't accept this! How is it possible that my father would kick me out?
It's possible because I gathered and submitted the evidence. First, the records of this message, documents regarding your affair with Melanie. Despite having a wife and son, you chose a younger woman.
But our son is independent now, and I wanted to enjoy my second life.
Second life, huh? It's appalling to hear that it involves women. That's what your father said. Regarding the company, I've gathered testimony from employees and summarized the state of the business and labor conditions after I left. Also, there's evidence that you've been openly affectionate with your new wife at work.
When did you?
And over the last 20 years, you've been pretty hard on the employees, haven't you? I used to mediate so it didn't escalate, but I've documented everything, including your outbursts towards me.
What? So you've been accumulating grievances over these 20 years? You've always had something to complain about my actions. I thought things were finally comfortable at the company.
Well, there were times I couldn't defend your behavior. Still, I tried to support the company and you as your wife. I got along with the employees and I was happy to see sales go up. But now, the company isn't what it used to be, the one I loved. That's why, even though it's changed, I want to avoid bankruptcy.
What? Why do I have to leave? I was here too in the company you once loved.
Since I got divorced, I realized that this company, and even myself, are much better off without you. The senior staff who left have said they'll come back if I'm the CEO. That's everyone's answer.
What? I've been working hard as the CEO all this time. Why can't I have just a little bit of good fortune? Don't leave me out of this, traitor!
You were the first to betray us. Even your son was disgusted and fed up with you. He's more responsible than you think. He said he doesn't ever want to see you again.
Please, just give me one last chance. I admit I've made you feel uncomfortable, but we've been together for over 20 years. Let's help each other.
So, what about your relationship with Melanie?
I divorced that woman. Let's get remarried. We'll rebuild a wonderful family together.
Oh, you really think that much of me, huh? That makes me happy.
Of course I do! I love you! And I'll start over with the company from scratch. If you're with me, there's nothing to worry about.
You're so motivated. I'm touched.
Yeah, right! So let's start over.
Yeah, sure. If you pay back everything you embezzled.
What?
Did you think I didn't know? You and Melanie have been embezzling company funds, right? It's been going on for quite a while, so if you pay it all back in one go, that's fine by me.
A lump sum is impossible, but what if we do it in installments? Oh, the money you spent on that woman is a lot, so why don't you make her pay it back?
That's not going to happen. Don't make excuses now. Don't worry, I'll take everything from your account, and if there's any shortfall, I'll make you write an IOU and take responsibility. I already got the chairman's approval.
Wait, that's too heartless! How am I supposed to live if I'm thrown out of the company?
Work and pay back the money. Simple, right? That's your job now.
Are you seriously saying this?
I'm completely serious. I'm dead serious. Now, hurry up and pack your things. Leave. If you don't, I'll call the police and have them remove you.
No! I really love you! Please, forgive me! Cynthia!
Cynthia?
I am currently the president of a company.
Ah, right, you're the president. I remember now. But you know, I've already retired from my position, and on top of that, I've gone through a divorce. I'm not really sure how to phrase this, but don't you think this is a bit too much?
Well, it's the only response I can give. You've caused a lot of harm to the company, and you've even dipped into company funds. It's not like this is the first time. I remember back in your idle days, stealing from the wallets of other girls in the dressing room. You have a history of this behavior after all.
What? What do you mean by that?
It's not something hidden or secret. It's been spreading online for a while now. And funnily enough, my nephew, who is a fan of underground idols, happened to come across it. But let's not forget, it's a crime. Because of that, I've already filed a police report with your name attached to it, along with mine. You didn't think I'd let this slide, did you?
But this is just too much! Why do you have to make such a big deal out of it?
It's not an exaggeration at all. You're a thief. The police will take care of it. It's common sense to report someone who's been stealing. I've seen so many similar cases before. You can't just think you can get away with it. The consequences are real, and I'm not the only one affected. You've hurt the people around you, and you need to face it.
I absolutely can't accept this! You're blowing things way out of proportion!
Oh, so now I'm the one overreacting? If that's the case, maybe you should think about the damage you've caused. And the money you took from the company. Do you think that was fine too? Don't you realize that actions like yours aren't something anyone can just ignore?
No, you don't understand! If this gets out, it'll ruin everything! It'll show up on my record! My career will be over before it even begins!
Oh, how sad. You're worried about your precious reputation? I thought you were someone who could handle everything, but it seems that wasn't the case after all. You've been living a life of luxury, getting all those brand name goods and living in the spotlight. Now it's all going to come crashing down. Maybe that's the lesson you needed to learn.
No, this is wrong! I'm still young! I still have so much ahead of me. Please, just let me off the hook.
I don't think being young is going to help you now. You're legally an adult. You know right from wrong. It's time you learned the consequences of your actions. Don't think that your youth will save you from accountability. That doesn't work here.
But I've worked so hard! I've been through so much just to get where I am! I had everything I ever dreamed of, until now. If I get caught up in this, everything will be ruined! My career, my future, everything will fall apart! Please, I didn't mean for it to get this far!
Hard work? Is that what you're calling it? Taking what isn't yours? Is that your version of hard work? You didn't get everything you have, honestly. You've taken from others, hurt the people around you, and now you're paying the price. But don't worry, the consequences will follow you, and you'll have to live with them.
This is too much! Why are you doing this to me? I never asked for this! I just wanted to live my life, enjoy the fame, the money, the luxury. Why do I have to pay for it now? Why does it all have to come crashing down on me?
You think you're the only one who worked for their success? Do you think you're the only one who deserves good things? You're not the only one who's had dreams and aspirations. There are others who worked hard, sacrificed, and yet they didn't resort to stealing or hurting others to get ahead. There are limits to everything, and now you've crossed that line.
Please, I'm begging you. I'm still young. I haven't had enough time to experience life the way I wanted. I'm not ready for all this responsibility, the repercussions of my actions.
I know you're not ready, but the world doesn't care about your readiness. You've made your choices, and now you have to face the music. I'm not here to protect you or save you from the mess you created.
But I didn't know it would end up like this. I never thought it would get this bad. I thought I could control it, that I could keep everything under wraps. I didn't think people would find out, that things would spiral out of control like this. I was just trying to enjoy the moment, the success, the attention. I didn't realize it would cost me everything.
Well, now you know. It's not all glitz and glamour. You can't live a life full of lies and not expect things to unravel eventually. Sometimes it takes a wake-up call like this to help people see the truth about themselves and their actions.
This is just so unfair! Why does everything have to come crashing down like this? I don't deserve this!
No one said life was fair. Sometimes you pay the price for the choices you make. Sometimes you learn the hard way, but that's the reality you have to face now. I know the road ahead won't be easy for you, but maybe it'll help you grow. Take responsibility, and maybe one day you'll look back on this as the turning point in your life. It might take time, but you'll have to live with it. The future still lies ahead for you, but only if you choose to face it honestly. Due to embezzlement within the company, Davis and Melanie were arrested. The discovery of their crimes sent shockwaves through the organization, and the fallout has been both swift and intense. The financial mismanagement, the betrayal of trust, and the disregard for ethical standards have created a storm of turmoil, not only within the company, but also in the lives of those who were affected by their actions. It is still hard to fully grasp the magnitude of their behavior, as the betrayal feels personal, cutting deep into the fabric of our corporate structure and community. For years, both Davis and Melanie had been in key positions, trusted by the company and by their colleagues. But now, we are left to pick up the pieces of this devastating situation. Their crimes did not stop at financial misappropriation. Their actions were much broader in scope. Davis and Melanie had been engaging in a series of unethical practices that involved mistreating employees, taking advantage of their positions, and exploiting the trust placed in them. Several employees, who had suffered in silence for far too long, came forward to share their stories. They detailed the harassment, the unjust treatment, and the emotional toll that Davis and Melanie had caused. As a result, those employees have filed multiple lawsuits, demanding compensation for their suffering and the psychological harm that was inflicted on them. Some of these employees had already left the company due to the toxic work environment, while others had been forced into silence out of fear of retaliation. Now that the truth has come out, they are seeking justice, and it seems likely that both Davis and Melanie will face significant legal and financial consequences for their actions. The amount of money that will be required to settle these claims is substantial, and it will be an ongoing burden for the two of them for a long time. For now, the company is in a state of flux, trying to stabilize itself amidst the chaos. In addition to the lawsuits and the legal battles, we are also dealing with the financial fallout. The company's reputation has taken a severe hit, and the trust that we had worked so hard to build over the years has been shattered. It will take a long time, if not years, to restore what has been lost, and I am acutely aware of the magnitude of this challenge. However, this is not a time for despair. We cannot afford to wallow in the past. There is work to be done, and it begins with the process of healing and rebuilding. The chairman, who had been blindsided by these revelations, took the opportunity to apologize to me. He expressed his regret for not having recognized the warning signs earlier, and for not taking more decisive action when the situation first began to escalate. His apology, though appreciated, cannot undo the damage that has been done, but I do recognize that he is genuinely remorseful, and that his intentions moving forward are to address the situation with the seriousness it deserves. He also offered a personal apology regarding his son's involvement in the turmoil. I have always maintained a professional relationship with the chairman's son, and although I was not aware of his involvement in any of the misdeeds, the apology was heartfelt and, in a way, necessary. His son's actions had a personal impact on me as well as on the company, and it was important for the chairman to acknowledge the situation. While the apology was a step in the right direction, it's clear that the path ahead will not be an easy one. I've come to realize that no amount of apologies or good intentions will fix the damage that has been done. The process of recovery will require action, not just words. For me, this moment has reinforced the importance of my role as the president of the company. Despite the overwhelming challenges, I am committed to doing what is necessary to guide the company through this crisis and to ensure its survival. Being recognized in this position of leadership has been both a privilege and a heavy responsibility. When I first accepted the role, I knew that there would be challenges ahead. But I never could have anticipated the kind of crisis we are now facing. This is the kind of moment that tests your resolve and character, and I am determined to rise to the occasion. One of the few positives to emerge from this crisis has been the return of several employees who had previously left the company. It is encouraging to see that some of them still believe in the company's potential and are willing to come back and help rebuild what has been lost. Their return is a sign that there is still hope for the future, and that perhaps the company is not as irreparably broken as it may seem. I have spoken with many of them, and it's clear that they are committed to the idea of turning things around. The trust they are placing in me and the company is something I do not take lightly. I am grateful for their decision to return, and I will do everything I can to make sure they feel valued and supported as we move forward. As we work to rebuild, it is crucial that we not only focus on the financial and operational aspects of the company, but also on the emotional and psychological recovery of our team. The damage that has been done to the company's culture is significant, and it will take time to restore a sense of trust and morale. But I believe that, with the right leadership and vision, we can rebuild the company stronger than before. We will take the lessons we've learned from this crisis and use them to forge a new path forward, one that is built on integrity, transparency, and respect for our employees. I am committed to creating an environment where every person feels valued and where their well-being is prioritized. This, I believe, is the key to long-term success. Amidst all of this, another unexpected development has occurred. My son, who has always been independent and successful in his own career, has expressed a desire to help me. He has been a source of pride for me over the years, and I've always admired his work ethic and his ability to succeed on his own. He has earned the respect and trust of many in his field, and I have always been proud of the man he has become. Now, in the midst of this crisis, he is considering a career change. He has expressed interest in joining me in my efforts to stabilize and rebuild the company. He told me that he wants to help me, and that he believes in what we can accomplish together. His decision to offer his support is something that truly moved me. It is not easy to step away from a successful career to enter into a family business, especially one that is going through such a difficult time. But his willingness to do so speaks volumes about his character, and it reinforces the bond we share as a family. His offer of help has been a bright spot in an otherwise difficult time. It has reminded me that, despite the challenges, we are not alone. We have each other, and together we can overcome anything. As a mother, it fills me with pride and gratitude to know that my son wants to contribute to the future of the company. It also makes me realize just how far we've come as a family. There was a time when he was struggling to find his place in the world, when he was uncertain about his future. But now, to see him offering to help me during such a critical time, I am filled with both pride and a deep sense of appreciation. Life, as we all know, is full of difficulties and challenges. There are moments when it feels as though everything is falling apart, when it seems as though nothing will ever get better. But it is in these moments that we learn the most about ourselves and those around us. It is through adversity that we discover our true strength, our resilience, and our capacity to endure. It is through the hardships that we are given the opportunity to grow, to change, and to become better versions of ourselves. As I reflect on everything that has happened, I am reminded of the importance of the connections we make in life, the relationships we build, the trust we foster, and the love we share are what truly define us. It is these connections that give us the strength to move forward, even in the darkest of times. I am determined to hold on to the relationships that matter most to me and to nurture them as we navigate the challenges ahead. My family, my friends, and my colleagues are my greatest sources of support, and I will never take that for granted. The road ahead may be long, and it may be filled with obstacles and setbacks, but I know that we can overcome them. With the right mindset, the right people by our side, and the right strategies in place, I believe that we can rebuild the company, restore its reputation, and come out stronger on the other side. It will take time, effort, and patience, but I am ready for the challenge. I will not give up, and I will not back down. Together, we will rise above the crisis, and we will build a brighter future for ourselves and for those who depend on us. In the end, it is not the setbacks or failures that define us, but our ability to rise again, to learn from our mistakes, and to move forward with determination and resilience. I am committed to that journey, and I will continue to do everything in my power to ensure that we emerge from this crisis stronger and more united than ever before. Through every hardship, we have the potential to create something even greater. The strength we will build together will define the future, and with that strength, we will not only overcome, but thrive, ensuring that the past does not define our future. I know that the road ahead is long, and the challenges will not cease immediately. Every day, I find myself facing new hurdles, new decisions to make, and new pressures that test my resilience. But I am determined to move forward, and with the support of my family, my team, and my son, I will keep pushing forward, one step at a time, toward a brighter future for us all. The road to recovery is long and uncertain. As we continue to rebuild, there are moments when the weight of the situation feels overwhelming. The sheer scale of the damage caused by Davis and Melanie's actions is difficult to fully comprehend. The impact has been felt not just in the financial losses, but in the emotional toll it has taken on everyone involved. The anger, the betrayal, and the feelings of helplessness that many employees have experienced are real, and they will not be easily forgotten. The trust that was broken will take years to repair, and in many ways, the scars of this crisis will linger long after the immediate financial burdens have been dealt with. Yet, despite the gravity of the situation, there is still hope. Hope that we can rebuild stronger than before. Hope that we can restore the integrity of the company. And hope that we can emerge from this crisis as a more unified, resilient team. It is this hope that keeps me moving forward, even on the hardest days. Without it, it would be easy to succumb to despair and let the challenges of the present define the future. But I am determined not to let that happen. I believe in the potential of the company, and I believe in the strength of the people who make up our team. Together, we will overcome this. As the days pass, it has become increasingly clear that the healing process will require more than just fixing the immediate financial issues. We will need to rebuild the company's culture, reestablish the sense of trust and mutual respect that was lost, and reinvest in the well-being of our employees. This will require a long-term commitment to change, one that goes beyond the surface level. We need to create an environment where people feel safe, valued, and respected, where they can thrive both professionally and personally. This is not something that can be achieved overnight, but I am committed to taking the necessary steps to make it happen. One of the first steps in this process is to address the issue of communication. In the past, there was a significant gap between the leadership and the employees. Decisions were made behind closed doors, without sufficient input or transparency from the people who would be most affected by those decisions. This lack of communication contributed to the toxic work environment that allowed Davis and Melanie's actions to go unchecked for so long. Moving forward, we will prioritize open, honest communication at every level of the company. Employees will be encouraged to voice their concerns, share their ideas, and be part of the decision-making process. By creating an atmosphere of transparency, we can begin to rebuild the trust that was lost. In addition to improving communication, we will also focus on fostering a culture of accountability. No one, regardless of their position, should be above scrutiny. The actions of Davis and Melanie were allowed to go unchecked because there was a culture of silence, of people turning a blind eye to unethical behavior in the name of convenience or loyalty. This is something that must change. We will establish clear policies and procedures for addressing misconduct, and we will hold everyone accountable to the same high standards. This will send a strong message that unethical behavior will not be tolerated, no matter who is involved.
Mom, Dad starts his retirement next month, right? That's right, Amy. Why do you ask? I was just thinking we could celebrate that somehow, you know? My husband's also thinking we should take him out for dinner or send him some gifts. Really? Oh, your dad would love that. Oh, thank you for thinking of him. It's nothing at all. By the way, what do you guys plan to do after he retires? Your dad has been talking about this for so long now. He said that he wants to take things easy together now that we're getting up there in age. He said that he's at the perfect age to start things now, and that his dreams from when he was younger will finally come true. I also have dreams of my own that I'm excited to get after. Your dreams? Oh, you're talking about opening a cafe of your own, right? That's right. I had always been the manager of that one cafe right up until I left a few years ago, right? And during that time, I had always thought about opening a cafe of my own. I see. That's why you were always working on recipes of your own at the house, right? Your cooking always looked really good, but it tasted better than most places I could go to around us. I've been pressured by your cooking as well, trying to cook as well as you do for my husband. My cooking wasn't that big of a deal. It sure was. Not only were you cooking like that, but you also had to clean, care for a kid, work a job of your own, and save money for the family, right? If that kind of cooking wasn't anything important, then what does that make my cooking? Well, if you put it that way, I can't expect to say anything else about it. I really do aspire to be like you, Mom. And the same with others, right? A lot of moms in town have come to you asking for advice all the time. One of my friends who just became a mother even says it's wonderful to have someone like you to rely on for answers, especially when it comes to cooking. So if you have people like that all around you wanting your advice and help, then I'm sure you'll have what it takes to open your own successful cafe. Thank you. But there are other things that I'm worried about. Like what? Well, years ago, your dad started to work later and later into the evening, which led to him never really being home anymore. Again with that? He's way too old now to be going out with other women behind your back. And I believe the same thing, but you're fine. You both have talked about retirement together for the longest time now, right? If he was having an affair, he would never speak with you about such things all the time. How about you just trust Dad and what he has going on, all right? I understand. Thank you, Amy. No worries. I'm sure you're so excited for retirement with Dad that it's brought along a little anxiety is all. Thank you. I'm sure it will all be fine. Hey, I know I've said it already, but congratulations again on your retirement.
Thanks. And hey, sorry about yesterday. There was a retirement party after work and it got a little wild. I didn't make it home, obviously. Kinda lost track of time.
Oh, don't worry about that. Seriously, it's your big moment. I hope they celebrated you properly and made it feel special.
Yeah, they went all out. It was a good send-off. Anyway, I'm headed home now, but once I get back, there's something important we need to talk about.
Important? Is this about the cafe idea? I actually wanted to talk to you about that too. I've been looking into properties and I think I found a great little space, really good location. I was hoping to sit down with you and go over some of the details.
No, it's not about the cafe, it's something else. What I wanted to say is, I think we should get divorced.
What? You want a divorce?
Yeah, I've been thinking about it for a while now. Honestly, even before retirement. I just didn't say anything until now because, well, I was waiting for the right time, I guess.
I don't understand. Why are you bringing this up now? Did I do something wrong? Did I say something that upset you?
It's not about you saying or doing anything specific, but look, we've been married for what, 40 years now? We raised Amy, built a life, I worked day and night to support you both. And through it all, I never really had time for myself, not a moment to just breathe as my own person.
That's marriage, isn't it? You sacrifice for each other, you build something together. That's what we did, isn't it?
Sure, and we did that. We did the whole thing, but now I'm done. I did my duty as a husband and father for 4 decades. That's enough. I just want to live the rest of my life quietly. So please, pack your things and move out. I need to be free of this.
You can't just say that and expect me to vanish. What am I supposed to do without you? We had plans. We promised each other that after retirement we'd open a cafe together. You said we'd grow old side by side. You told me that.
Yeah, well, things change. Let's not pretend your life would have been the same without me. You had food on the table because I busted my back for this family. Every late night, every early morning, it was all for you and Amy. I gave up everything for you two. My time, my freedom, everything.
That's not fair. I didn't just sit around. I took care of the house and worked part-time when I could. I was always there. I supported you, even when you were too tired to talk or too angry to listen. I was there. I chose to be there.
Shut it. 40 years I played the good husband. I didn't complain, I didn't stray, I just kept things going. And now you want to act like I owe you something? I can see right through you. You're scared. That's what this is. You're terrified because you know you've relied on me for everything. You're just trying to hold on now that the money's about to stop.
That's not true. I'm not asking for anything. You can take everything. The house, the money, the savings. I don't want a cent. Just, please, don't end this. Please don't make me be alone now. At this age, if you throw me away, what am I supposed to do?
You serious? You saying I can have everything? Even the part you'd normally get in the divorce?
Yes, I mean it. Take it all. Just let me keep our marriage. Let me keep being your wife. That's all I want.
You know what? Since you're begging so hard, I'll wait. I won't file just yet. Guess you're lucky I'm such a kind, patient husband, huh?
Thank you. Really, thank you for that.
Don't get it twisted. I said I'd wait, that's all. Eventually, we are getting divorced. That's non-negotiable. Start packing. And don't forget what you said about the money. I'm holding you to that. Got it?
Hey, Wallace, I know you're busy. I'm so sorry to bother you, but I wanted to talk to you about what I said the other day about giving you everything.
Just so we're clear, I only agreed to postpone the divorce because you begged me to. So if you're about to backpedal and say you don't want to give me all the money anymore, don't even try. I'm not entertaining that nonsense.
No, I'm not trying to go back on anything. I promised, and I'll follow through. All the assets and everything will go to you, just like I said. But we're not officially divorced yet, right? So I can't legally transfer everything immediately. And honestly, after everything, I'd feel guilty if I didn't at least make sure you had access to some of the money now. It's the least I can do since you've been accommodating my selfish request to hold off on the divorce.
Well, the only funds I've got access to at the moment are my retirement payout. That's it.
Right? That's what I figured. So I was thinking it might be more helpful if I started moving money from my account into yours now. That way, you don't have to wait. But there's a catch. If I try to transfer the whole amount all at once, we'll get slammed with a massive tax.
What? A tax? You've got to be kidding me! There's no way I'm letting some tax agency cut into what's mine! That money is mine! I'm not giving up a single dollar to taxes. Got it?
I knew you'd feel that way, which is why I already spoke to an accountant. They told me there's a workaround. If we treat the transfer as a loan, not just on paper, nothing real, then it won't be taxed.
A loan? Why the hell would I need to borrow my own money from you?
It's only a technicality, I swear. Legally, we'll call it a loan, but in reality, it's just a way to move the funds to you immediately without losing any of it to the government. You won't owe anything. There's no real interest, no repayment, nothing, just signatures and forms.
If it's just paperwork and the money still ends up with me, then I guess it's fine.
Great. Also, since we're talking about finances, I thought now would be a good time to finalize the asset division as well. I'll be transferring some of my holdings to your name, so we'll need to recalculate the total distribution anyway. It's just to make sure everything's clean and organized. I hope that's all right with you.
Do whatever you want. End of the day, it's all coming to me anyway, right? And let's not forget that the only reason you still get to be my wife right now is because I haven't pulled the trigger yet. We're still married because I allow it.
I haven't forgotten. You're right. But for me, staying married to you means everything. I'd rather lose everything than lose you.
Then we've got no problem.
Thank you. And I'm really sorry to ask, but I'll need your signature for the bank and legal documents. They won't process anything without your approval.
Annoying, but whatever. You handle the paperwork, make sure everything's ready. But let me be clear. If you try to trick me or sneak in anything shady, we're done! I'll file for divorce on the spot. Got it?
Dad, has Mom said anything to you lately about money? Like, has she been pushing anything on you?
Huh? Yeah, she's brought it up a few times. Why? What's this about?
Oh no, don't tell me you already signed something.
Yeah, I did. She asked me to sign some papers last week. I thought we were just settling things early. What's the big deal?
Oh God, she was actually serious about it.
Okay, enough already. What are you talking about? Can you stop being cryptic and explain what's going on?
All right, so here's the truth. That whole thing about Mom giving you all her money and assets, it was a lie, a setup.
What? No way! That's not possible! I literally watched money transfer from her account into mine! It's done! It's real!
I know. I don't have all the legal details, but I'm telling you, she planned this. Whatever she's doing, it's part of some bigger scheme. I think she's trying to trap you.
Trap me? How? That money's in my name now! The transfers already went through!
I get it, but before she did all that, she came to me and said something that made it really clear this wasn't just about money. She told me she'd never forgive you for throwing her away, and that she was going to make sure you paid for everything. She even tried to get me to help her set things up so she could catch you in the act or push you into some kind of corner.
Okay, but hold on. You've always been closer to your mom than to me. Why are you suddenly siding with me now? Why are you warning me instead of helping her?
Because, honestly, she's scaring me now.
Scaring you?
Yeah, ever since you kicked her out of the house, she's been living with us, right? But she's not the same person anymore. She's been trying to drag my husband into her little revenge plan. She keeps making these weird comments like we're in this together, like it's some war she's fighting and we're just her soldiers. It's uncomfortable, and honestly, I don't even feel safe having her in the house anymore. I never thought she'd be like this.
Huh. She's always been possessive. I was her entire world, whether I liked it or not. I guess once I made it clear I wanted a divorce, she finally snapped.
I think so too. I don't know what she's turning into. I can't support her when she's like this.
Well, thanks for being honest, but it might be too late anyway. I already signed those documents. I already accepted the transfers. What now?
I thought about that too, and I overheard something. Mom was talking to a lawyer. I didn't catch everything, but from what I could make out, this is serious.
Wait, what? She's got a lawyer involved?
Yeah, she's not just talking, she's actually building a legal case around this. And from what I gathered, the money that's in your account, it's technically still under her name.
What? You're telling me that even after transferring it, she still somehow owns it?
Pretty much. If you don't act soon, she could take all of it back, every last cent. She's just waiting for the moment to strike.
You've gotta be kidding me! She planned this far ahead? I thought I was finally free! What am I supposed to do now?
Convert everything. Take whatever's in that account and turn it into tangible assets, things that can't be taken away easily. Put it all under your name, not hers.
Like a house? A car?
Exactly, something real. She can't pull that out from under you.
You know what? I have been thinking about getting a new car, and maybe even a little place out in the countryside. I'm retired after all. Might as well enjoy it while I still can. No job to tie me down anymore. This might be the perfect time to make that move.
Just don't wait too long. You need to get ahead of her before she tries anything. If she freezes that account or files anything with the court, it'll be too late.
Got it. Amy, thank you. I mean it. I didn't expect you to be the one in my corner, but I'm glad you are.
Of course. Honestly, I'm just glad you believed me. Now, good luck and be fast, okay? Wallace, I know we've been through a lot, but I still don't want to get divorced. I've been thinking about it nonstop. Is there really no chance you've changed your mind?
Of course not. Why would I change my mind now? If anything, I finally see you for who you really are. We're getting divorced. End of story.
What are you talking about? My real self? I don't understand what you mean. But just know this, if you go through with this divorce and realize you made a mistake, it'll be too late.
You think I'll regret it? Me? That's hilarious! If anyone's gonna regret anything, it's you! I'm walking away free, and you're the one who'll be stuck with nothing!
I already regret it, not because of money or pride, but because I don't want this marriage to end. I never did. Losing you hurts more than I thought it would.
Spare me the act. I know exactly what you were trying to pull. You pretended to want to stay married just so you could delay things, all while draining my accounts behind my back. You wanted to steal everything before the divorce was finalized.
Oh, that's not true. How can you even say that? Do you really think I'm capable of something that cruel?
Don't play innocent, and don't try to change the subject either. I see exactly what you're trying to do here. Deflect and distract. Classic move.
I wasn't trying to change the subject. And even if I was, so what? That doesn't prove anything. You don't have a shred of real evidence to back up your claims.
I don't need evidence. You forget, I've been married to you for over 40 years. I know all your little habits, all your tells. You always dodge questions when the truth gets uncomfortable. This isn't the first time, and it won't be the last. I told you before that your schemes don't work on me. I see through everything.
Damn it, it was Amy, wasn't it? She told you. She's the one who ratted me out.
Bingo! Even your own daughter couldn't keep watching you dig this hole. She saw through your lies too. And thanks to her, I took precautions. I converted all the liquid cash into assets like cars, a vacation home, things in my name only. There's not a dime left under your name. Whatever trap you were setting, it's done. Your little plan is finished.
No, I can't believe this.
Believe it, I win. Now just accept it and sign the divorce papers already.
I guess there's nothing left to say, is there? You've made sure I have nothing. Not money, not a home, not even the love of our daughter. You got everything you wanted. I only ever wanted to make you regret walking away. I wanted you to see what you lost. But maybe I was the one who lost everything in the end.
That's right. You did lose everything. You've got no money, no house, no family. Congratulations. You get to spend the rest of your sad little life alone and broke. Enjoy your miserable retirement. Goodbye, loser. What the hell is this? What the hell is going on, Raquel?
Oh my, you sound flustered. Did something unexpected happen? You sound like you're in a panic. Is something troubling you, perhaps?
Don't play dumb with me! You know what this is about! I just got a call from a lawyer. Your lawyer, I assume. They were telling me I have to pay back the money you loaned me? What the hell is that about?
Well, you did sign a loan agreement, didn't you? You agreed to borrow the money, and the contract clearly states that repayment is due within 1 month. I trust you can read the fine print.
That contract was supposed to be symbolic! You told me it was just a formality! A way to avoid tax penalties! You said there'd be no real consequences!
Oh? Didn't Amy already tell you that I was lying to you? If you believed her when she warned you that I was setting you up, then surely you realized that the loan contract wasn't for tax purposes at all.
She did say something like that, yeah! But she also said if I converted the funds into assets under my name, I'd be in the clear!
And that, my dear, is where you misunderstood the entire situation.
Misunderstood? What do you mean?
Transferring the money into your name doesn't erase its origin. That money was never officially awarded to you in the divorce settlement, and you used it before the divorce was finalized, while the money still legally belonged to me. So in the eyes of the court, you used shared property, my property, without consent, which means everything you bought with that money, like cars and the vacation home, even your little shopping sprees, are all subject to asset redistribution. They'll be pulled right back into the divorce calculations.
No way! You're telling me the car I bought and the vacation home too? They're not protected?
Not even close. In fact, the moment you spent that money, knowing it wasn't legally yours yet, you crossed into the territory of financial misconduct. You prematurely used funds that hadn't been allocated, and that's called misappropriation. The court now has every right to penalize you by reallocating the remaining assets in my favor.
That's insane! You told me! You promised me! You were giving me everything! You said you didn't want the money!
And where's the signed contract proving that? Did I ever sign anything saying I was gifting you my entire estate?
No! It was just verbal! You said it over text, that's it!
So no legal documentation then. Well, that makes it a meaningless promise. I can say I was only transferring the money temporarily, that I never intended to give it up permanently, and the court will believe me. After all, your actions weren't protected by any binding agreement. So if this goes to trial, guess who walks away the winner?
This is wrong! This is absolutely ridiculous! You manipulated everything!
Wrong? Nothing I did violated the law. You agreed to the loan, you signed every page. You also agreed to the redistribution of assets. And just because you didn't read the fine print or anticipate the consequences doesn't mean I did anything illegal, even if your final payout is less than what you expected. Too bad. You agreed. All of this happened with your full consent.
No! 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 If this keeps up, if the court sides with you, I'm gonna lose everything!
Yes, that's right. I'll recover every last cent. You'll lose the money, the house, the car, the vacation home, all of it. And since that loan contract is legally binding, you'll also owe me repayment, plus interest. Congratulations. You'll be broke and in debt.
This can't be happening!
Oh, but it is. You thought you were so clever. Thought you could cast me aside, walk into retirement with your freedom and my money. But now you're left with nothing. No assets, no home, and even Amy doesn't want anything to do with you anymore.
I can't believe this! How could you do this to me?
Isn't it obvious? You disregarded me like trash after 40 years of marriage. You thought I'd just disappear quietly? No, Wallace. The one who ends up regretting this divorce was always going to be you.
Hey, Amy! What the hell is this? What am I supposed to do now? I did exactly what you told me to do, and now your mom is about to take everything from me!
Huh? That's strange. Oh well, better luck next time?
Better luck next time! Are you kidding me right now? You told me to hurry up and move the money! You said I had to act fast before your mom tried anything, so I rushed to buy the car, the vacation home, everything! And now I'm about to lose all of it and end up in debt to your mom? If this goes through, I'll be ruined! My life will be over, don't you get that?
Oh, I get it. Totally. That's what we're aiming for, after all.
Wait, what? What do you mean you were aiming for that?
I meant exactly what I said. You're surprised? You seriously thought I was on your side?
But you told me yourself that you were turning your back on your mom. You said you didn't like what she was doing, that you were uncomfortable. You told me about her plan to trap me.
I sure did, because she asked me to. She needed someone to feed you just enough information to scare you, to get you flustered and make you start spending wildly. I just played my part, just like she wanted.
You set me up from the beginning?
Obviously. You even said it yourself, didn't you? That I was always closer to Mom than you. So why in the world would I betray her for you?
This is insane! All of this just because I divorced your mother after retiring? I didn't do anything that bad. I didn't deserve all of this.
Didn't you? Are you seriously still trying to play the victim?
What are you talking about?
Dad, you've been cheating on Mom, haven't you? You've been going on for about 3 years, right?
What?
You were planning to wait a little after the divorce and then marry her. Your precious little side piece. That was the plan, wasn't it?
How do you even know about that?
Mom's not stupid. She suspected it for a long time. She's been picking up on things, your late nights, your evasive answers, the way you started pulling away. But she didn't have proof, so she tried to believe in you. She told me she wanted to trust you, and I, the idiot that I was, tried to reassure her. Told her she was just overthinking things.
Then why now?
Because the moment you announced you wanted a divorce, the second you retired, it all clicked. You didn't even wait a few months, you were just done. That's when she knew, and that's when we started looking into it. She stalled the divorce proceedings just long enough to get the evidence she needed.
So, this whole financial disaster I walked into, that was all part of the plan? Just to buy her time?
Yep, 2 plans running at the same time. Plan A, make you spend everything before the money legally became yours. Plan B, use that window to gather solid evidence of your infidelity. You were so busy worrying about losing money that you didn't even realize the real trap was behind you.
I can't believe this! Everything, every move I made, she was behind it all?
That's right. Oh, and just so you know, Mom already spoke to your little girlfriend. They made a deal. She agreed to break all ties with you in exchange for a reduced compensation amount. So even your mistress bailed on you.
No way! So I've got no one left?
That's what it looks like. But hey, you are finally free from this family you didn't want anymore. Isn't that what you said you were after? Congratulations, you got exactly what you asked for.
Raquel, I was wrong about everything. Please, help me. I can't do this anymore.
Oh, stop whining. You think it's over? This is only the beginning.
Beginning? I've already lost everything! The house is gone, my so-called girlfriend ran off the moment things got difficult, I'm drowning in debt to you! What more could there possibly be? What future are you even talking about?
Silly you. There's still one more thing I need you to do.
What now?
I'll be filing for emotional damages, infidelity, compensation. You'll be expected to pay the full amount.
Are you out of your mind? You already took everything! You cleaned out my finances and I still owe you money on top of that! You're seriously coming after more? I have nothing left! How am I supposed to pay you?
Whether or not you have money isn't my problem. It's my right to pursue compensation for the pain you caused me. You cheated, you lied, you walked away from 40 years of marriage like it was nothing. You think you don't have to face the consequences just because you're broke? Oh, you'll pay. You'll pay everything. The debt and the compensation.
I can't! Please, I admit it. I was the one who messed everything up. I left you. I was arrogant. I thought I'd be happier without you, and I was wrong. I'll repay the debt, every last cent, even if it takes me years. But don't hit me with this lawsuit. I can't take any more. I'm begging you.
Unbelievable. You were my husband for 4 decades, and you still don't understand me, do you? After everything I endured, all the sacrifices, you never really saw me. You only saw what you thought you controlled.
What are you saying?
I'm saying I understand you better than you understand yourself. I always have. You're clever, sure, but you're also reckless and sloppy when you think you're winning. You underestimate me. You always did.
That's not fair!
Isn't it? I knew how you'd react. That's why I played the part. At first I cried to you, begged you not to leave. It gave you the upper hand. Then I let Amy leak the truth that I had a plan. You thought you had it all figured out. You thought you had turned the tables.
I did think that, yeah.
Exactly. And once you believed that, you let your guard down. You spent like a fool, thinking you were one step ahead. You never once stopped to question why everything was so easy, because in your mind, I was just the helpless housewife you supported. No way someone like me could outplay you, right?
I got cocky. I forgot how much you did, how much you put up with. I'm sorry, truly.
Don't worry, I'm not bitter anymore. I'm not even angry, because I'm finally free. And now I get to live my life without you, without your shadow hanging over me.
Please, wait. I get it now. I swear I do. I was selfish, but I'm begging you to give me a second chance. Let's try again. I'll be better. I'll treat you the way you deserve. Just don't leave me like this.
You still don't understand, Wallace. I'm not leaving you. I'm giving you something.
Giving me something?
A gift. You never got a proper retirement present, did you?
What?
So here it is. Exactly what you always said you wanted. A quiet, peaceful retirement. No nagging wife, no responsibilities, no noise, just freedom. The life you claimed to crave for years.
Raquel, please don't!
Isn't this the happiest ending you could ask for? You're finally free. Enjoy every minute of your long, silent retirement. Mom, is it just the coffee filters we're short on? If there's anything else missing, I can go grab it now while I'm out. Just the filters, sweetie. I'm so sorry. I really didn't expect to run out this fast. I thought the order we placed with the supplier would be enough. Next time I'll be sure to stock up more in advance, just in case. That just means your cafe is thriving, doesn't it? I always knew your food was amazing, but I had no idea your coffee was that good too. Have you been secretly practicing all this time? Well, after you got married and moved out, I started thinking more seriously about opening a cafe one day. So I quietly began gathering tools and learning more about coffee. Little by little, I just prepared myself for when the time felt right. That makes total sense. I mean, you were a cafe manager back in the day. Of course you'd be amazing at it. I still have a long way to go. To be honest, I wouldn't have been able to open without the money I got from your father after the divorce. That gave me the push I needed to get started. But now, it's up to me to make sure the cafe doesn't run at a loss. And to think you used to talk about wanting to take it easy in retirement, but now you're working harder than ever. I'm proud of you, and I'll help out as much as I can. I'll be your part-time helper anytime. I guess a quiet life just didn't suit me after all. I'm enjoying every single day. It still feels like a dream, but it's a dream I want to keep living. So I'll keep working hard to make sure it never ends. My cafe, which I'm fortunate enough to manage, has been thriving beyond expectations. So many people have been coming in, and it's great to see that the regulars have started to form over time. The local moms, Amy's friends, even some of the people I've been advising for years have been stopping by, and now more and more people have started coming to me for advice as well. As a result, I've become known as the cafe's master who gives advice. A bit of a local character, really. It feels good to know that people trust me enough to seek my guidance. Amy, who works as a part-timer, is, of course, a part of the cafe's daily rhythm. She's joined by her husband and their adorable grandchild, who brightens up the cafe every time they come in. Surrounded by such lovely people, I've been able to live a happy, fulfilling daily life. On the other hand, there's Wallace, who has lost everything. His money, his house, his family, and his affair partner. He's now caught up in an endless cycle of work to pay off the debt he owes me. The dream of a peaceful, carefree retirement is far from his reach now. While I'm busy running the cafe, it seems we were more alike as a couple than I had realized. Wallace, too, must be living the quiet, lonely retirement that I gifted him. He must be thoroughly enjoying the solitude at his old age, just as I intended. It's somewhat amusing when I think about it. He once thought that he could have it all. He imagined that his life would be filled with comfort, ease, and affection, but reality has proven to be a different story. When we were together, I always knew that Wallace had a tendency to overestimate his own abilities. He would often boast about his future plans and dreams of a peaceful, well-earned retirement, but none of it ever felt real to me. I could see through the illusion. Now I'm left with this cafe, a steady income, and the satisfaction of building something real with my own hands. And although it might sound strange, I've come to appreciate the peace and independence that has come with losing Wallace. I can take pride in the fact that I've built something from nothing. The cafe, which once existed only in my imagination, has grown into a bustling business that brings joy to so many people. Each day feels like a new chance to connect with others, and the trust I've earned has been incredibly rewarding. Wallace, on the other hand, is working tirelessly to repay the debt he's accumulated. From what I hear, he's been working day and night, barely able to catch his breath. The stress and pressure have certainly taken their toll on him. His dream of a peaceful old age is now just that, a dream. It's almost poetic in a way. While I'm here, surrounded by friends, family, and customers, living a life of fulfillment and joy, Wallace is stuck in a cycle of regret, unable to break free. I suppose it serves him right. He thought he could have it all, the family, the affair, the wealth, and now he has nothing. What he thought he could take for granted has slipped through his fingers, leaving him with only the consequences of his actions. As for me, I couldn't be happier. The cafe has brought me a sense of purpose and satisfaction that I never realized I was missing. I've made new friends, built strong relationships, and found peace in the work that I do. It's hard to believe that just a few years ago, I was uncertain about where my life was headed. And while Wallace may be struggling to repay his debts, I've moved on. The bitterness and resentment that once lingered have faded with time. In a strange way, I almost feel sorry for him, but at the same time, I know he only has himself to blame for the choices he made.
Thank you for watching and listening. We hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Also, feel free to leave a comment about what you thought of the story. We look forward to seeing you at the next story.